Hey guys, my name is Cynthia,
My name is Dr. Mimo.
and today we are here to talk about retinols.
A retinol is a vitamin that is mostly known for its anti-aging properties. It speeds up or enhances collagen production, which makes it perfect for anti-aging. It also has many other uses. Hyperpigmentation, if you are acne prone, it's also great for unclogging the pores.
I think the question we get a lot is, where do I start when it comes to retinol? And the answer to that is simply you start with the lowest percentage. So if you're gonna go with the retinol, you can do something like the retinol in the ordinary. We have the Granactives.
I feel like I don't feel like I know for certain. Sorry.
Because you're Dr. Mimo.
Hello. So the Granactives are a great way to introduce a retinol because minimal irritation, which is also mostly something that people look for in a product.
Yeah.
Like when you start using a retinol and you're anticipating the purging and everything, and guys are like, no! So a Granactive retinoid, minimal irritation, same results.
Why does it have a minimal irritation in comparison to like the retinol itself?
Because I would say it's more of a derivative of the vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
It would work the same way as a retinol.
Yeah.
It's just because it's a derivative, it has minimal irritation and side effects like dryness and peeling and flaking. Not to be an alarmist. Yeah.
I think when you get into retinol, you kind of have to also know what you're getting into. Like she said, there's going to be purging, there might be flaking, so you have to incorporate like hydrating ingredients and bionourishing ingredients basically. But then does that mean the retinoid works slower in comparison to the retinol?
It would work a bit slower, but also it would be important to note like a retinol is more of a long-term plan as opposed to just like
instant
results. So if you plan to incorporate a retinol for, let's say, anti-aging properties, you need to know that you're basically just saving up for that moment when your skin really needs it. But if you're using it for maybe acne treatment, I would go with a retinol because then you need to see results.
Yeah.
But a retinoid is kind of just storing up for the winter kind of thing. Yeah.
So you can start with like a retinol 5% or Granactive retinoid 5% or 2%. If you want to start on retinol directly, there is the retinol 0.2. But I particularly prefer, for beginners, I would say I prefer using a retinol moisturizer.
Yeah. It's also a good way to kind of incorporate a retinol because also I feel like in a moisturizer it's mixed into many other ingredients, so not to minimize the efficacy, but it's just mixed into like other ingredients, like kind of mellows
kind of the effect.
Kind of mellows out the effect, like this
Sunburn retinol intense.
So this is like a multi-purpose
eye cream.
Yeah,
it has retinol, it has tranexamic acid. The fact that it does. The fact that it has the fact that it's an eye cream basically makes it really, really gentle because it's designed for the eye area.
Exactly.
So I think if you're a beginner and your skin is kind of prone to sensitivity, you can try this one. We normally have the Wish Trend and the TM also. I think TM has 0.5% retinol. And we have the Wish Trend. Those are also retinol moisturizers. Currently sold out, but we are restocking this month. So look forward to that. So retinol creams. If you're scared of starting with the retinol serum, retinol creams are the way to go.
Also, now that you mentioned the Wish Trend, bakuchiol is like natural form of vitamin A. So you also want to look out for bakuchiol as an ingredient if you want to get the results of using a retinol without the irritation and the drama that comes with a vitamin A. You can use a product that has bakuchiol. So the Wish Trend bakuchiol moisturizer?
Yeah, it's a moisturizer.
It was the Wish Trend bakuchiol. I don't know. I just know it was the brand Wish Trend and it was bakuchiol.
And it's a bakuchiol vitamin amazing.
what she said. That one,
yeah.
it's also great for a beginner, or if you're just looking to incorporate vitamin A without all the drama that comes with a retinol. Yeah. So next we're gonna talk about retinol in squalene from The Ordinary. So this is basically an oil-based retinol. So how do you feel about that?
It's like a really light oil. I don't hate it, but I would prefer creams to this. I don't hate it. It's just.
So you don't love it.
But I don't. Now I'm not excited about it that much.
So you easily go with a cream.
Yeah.
I don't think I mind the oil texture because it also feels like it's moisturizing.
It is definitely moisturizing.
Yeah, because I feel like I wouldn't be too mad about this formulation because I feel like with the oil it gives it that bit of occlusive
feel to it.
Yeah. So I think for me I would go with an oil-based retinol. I think
it would be particularly nice for dry skin though.
Yeah. Or if you maybe don't want to do too many products at night.
Yeah.
Of course, if you use a retinol, you also need to go in with a moisturizer.
Yeah.
But the occlusive property of it, I think I like.
Yeah, and it helps just keep your routine very simple because now, without your skin feeling too
dry.
Yeah. There's that bit. I
So
would still prefer like the cream. Let's look at the texture of this.
Okay.
So this is a very lightweight cream. Do you feel it?
It's almost like a gel cream texture. It reminds me of the steam cream by Benton.
The steam cream?
Yeah.
The lotion version of it.
No, the cream cream. It has an almost similar texture
to it,
I guess.
Yeah.
I am not too crazy about
the cream.
The cream.
No, you just decided you're not crazy. If I'm not crazy about the squalene, I'm not gonna be crazy about your cream.
It's not personal. I just feel like I prefer a retinol as a serum, as opposed to a retinol as a cream.
Because it's even very concentrated. If that's what you're looking for, then definitely.
Yeah, and also I like that if I go in with, if I have a retinol serum, I can use my other products like my other moisturizer. So I can have, if I want to do like a day moisturizer and a night moisturizer, so the serum just fits right into the routine. And if I run out of my night moisturizer and my night moisturizer is the retinol eye cream, see how that could be a problem? Bit of a problem.
I mean, yeah. But this is the retinol 0.2 square, so this is also beginner friendly. Right?
Yes, this is also very beginner friendly. The tip to our retinol is to start slow, and we also get this question a lot when people ask, so I've used 0.2 for 3 months, do I need to advance? I don't think it's necessary, but if you want to, you could choose to do that. You could choose to go with a higher percentage, but for me, if I'm used to 0.2 and it works for me,
you're just gonna go with 0. But then there's also the advantage of like a 1% kind of works again faster in comparison.
But for me, if it's not broken, I'm not gonna fix it.
You're not gonna fix it.
No. So I've gone through the drama with the 0.2. I'm just gonna stick to that.
I think I just like going all out with my skincare.
Wow.
Now for a hack, if you find like applying the retinol is a bit irritating, they can always sandwich. I feel like it's important to do that. So just a brief description over the sandwich method is you go in with your moisturizer first, and then your retinol, and then your moisturizer. This just helps to reduce like the sensitivity or the fact that
the irritation
the irritation actually.
The sandwich is a great method, also as you're starting out, or even as a seasoned retinol user. Sometimes you just stuck in mambo nyingi, so you just like do it in a sandwich. And also be sure to apply your retinol onto dry skin. So if you are using a toner or an essence before your retinol, make sure you just kind of let your skin air dry before you go in with the retinol, because also applying a retinol onto damp skin or moist skin could also increase the chances of irritation.
The very important bit is what not to mix or what not to use on your retinol nights with the retinol. First one is the exfoliator, of course.
Yes.
You do not use your exfoliator on the nights when you're using retinol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's the niacinamides and the products like that, although I've seen like it's a very controversial topic, like what you can use
especially
with
with the niacinamide. I feel like for the niacinamide you have to try it out and see if it's gonna work.
Yeah, and that is why we don't recommend it, because the girls like to tussle.
Yeah.
So if you've not used it, I'd say just use them on separate routines.
Alternate.
Do not feel the need to layer unless you have tried to layer before, and
I have tried to layer before. It did work.
it did.
Yeah, I did not irritate my skin, but
I think I might have also used a retinol with the niacinamide,
yeah.
but I don't have a timeline, or I can't quite tell what happened using the two.
Yeah.
But I just went back to just using one for one, because also I would like to give one product the opportunity to just shine.
Yeah, to do its thing. Yeah.
To do its thing. So if I'm going with a retinol tonight, I'm gonna do a niacinamide tomorrow. Just let them be the star.
Yeah.
That show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the 0.2.
What else do we have there? We have the 1% for those who want to advance. So the 1%? That's the 0.5. I feel like these days are very similar.
They are. They are quite.
Like, I feel like there's not much difference. You can actually use this as a beginner as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's not. The difference is like 0.3 if we're talking mathematics.
Yeah.
But in terms of what they would do, or in terms of their performance, I feel like these two are more than share a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like Destiny's Child.
Destiny's
Yeah. That
Child.
Yeah, these two could easily share a stage in terms of performance, in terms of results also. But also it will depend on how you use the product, how consistently you use it, and most importantly, I cannot stress this enough, the importance of hydration in your skincare routine, because when your skin barrier is hydrated, even the products you use, they have like a clean canvas or a healthy canvas. So even as you use the retinols, you also want to ensure that to counteract the drying effect, or even if you're not using a retinol, you definitely want to hydrate. Yeah.
So now, how often should one use a retinol? Assuming they have an exfoliator, a retinol, exfoliator and a retinol. Would you recommend they use the retinol 2 times, exfoliator once?
So you see how a retinol works. It also, one of its functions is it also speeds up cell turnover. So if you already have an exfoliant, and that speeds up cell turnover as well. So the most we want to exfoliate in a week is twice in a week. So I'd say maybe do the exfoliator once and the retinol once. So that way you've done twice. Because if you do any more than that, you're kind of pushing it, and that could be over exfoliating. However, if you're a seasoned user of a retinol, you can use the retinol twice and the exfoliator once. Yeah, just to keep your skin nice and fresh.
So that's it about the retinol series. In case you have other questions, or in case we haven't answered a question you had about retinol, please leave it in the comments and we shall answer in our next video. Bye guys.
Bye bye.